Meditation time again. Tell a family and a friend. Just watch this video till the end. The world is in trouble with a lot of problems. But who is in the position to help and got the solutions? Is it the United States of America? Or will it take one country to give up and allow the other country to take control? One thing for sure, there must be an agreement in order to reach some form of settlement. To obtain peace, some sense of satisfaction must be present for everybody involved. This will definitely need a lot of negotiation, and everybody have to be willing to compromise. This is easier said than done though, because some people won't stop at nothing at all until they get all that they want. But who's really responsible for causing the world to be at dispute? Is it Russia? Or should we be more concerned about China? The answer is, it's the greed for power of people all over the world. A lot of countries have been at war before this most recent one, but it was just not mentioned this much. And even up to this day, other countries are at war for one or more reason. But at the end of it all, it's all about power. War is never the answer though. Only if some of these people in power would recognize that and try to settle things peacefully. But that still remains just a wishful thinking. Because we are living in an evil world where it seems much easier to push hate rather than love. This world would be much better if we could just unite. No matter the skin color, sexual preference, status, or religious choice. I mean, there are so many other things like climate change, pollution, gender equality, poverty that's affecting the world. And it don't seem like a lot of attention are placed on those. Well, in truth and in fact, these are the things that will not only improve our generation, but the generation to come. Sometimes it makes one wonder if these leaders really care about their country and their people, or is it really about their personal agenda? Unfortunately, their choices affects the people of that country much more than it affects them. If only these politicians would recognize that leadership isn't all about power. It should really be about responsibility. Great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a good difference. It should never be about the role. It should more be about the goal. It should be about making the country better for everybody to live in. Most of these leaders seems to be in denial, failing to accept that all countries really depend on each other for either goods or services. And these things are so important to our well-being. Example, oil. Whenever there's a shortage of this, it affects every single thing. It attracts price increase, which will eventually cause more poverty. And some people not being able to purchase essential items. Now, who this affect the most? The poorer class. Yet still, the rich still get richer. This world really ain't level and will never be fair. That's just a sad reality. But we still have to live. But be assured that whenever there's a war, it's almost always about one seeking power. And those who seek absolute power, even though they seek it to do what they regard as good, are simply demanding the rights to enforce their own belief, not necessarily the people. And the sad truth is, they often abuse that power once they obtain it. Those that seek to help mankind are convinced that we have a problem, and then will create a solution to the benefit of everyone. However, those that seek power over mankind will create a problem and then create a solution only to the benefit of themselves. So it may seem that they really want recognition and attention. Then again, this is the era when the internet is so dominant that it causes people to seek recognition and attention more than ever before. I guess that makes a regular person feel somewhat powerful, while those who are well known seek to re-establish their status, doing some things that a regular person can't. Power is a means, just like money. And if you're really wealthy, it makes you really powerful. Some desire power because throughout their life, they've never been given the opportunity to exert any power and just feel the need to make up for that loss and show others that they are capable of being in the position of power. Some feel they are superior and feel the only reasonable decision is to have power over others. Some are really sadistic and will use their power to inflict pain, suffering, or humiliation on others. One may desire power to live up to the expectation set upon them by others and to prove themselves worthy of such praise. Some people desire power to give their life meaning. Therefore, they endlessly seek power throughout their life. These people are the ones who work diligently to work up the hierarchy in the place of their employment and become the manager. So wanting power can be good or bad, depending if it's improving or affecting people's life. Humans all desire power, and every single person desire different type of power. Power makes people feel different because it gives them what they want. But human desires never ends. So having power can never achieve all of human wants. Human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness. People are just people, and all have faults and shortcomings. However, all of us are born with basic goodness. So, if you're genuinely a good person and have people's best interests at hand, that high position will definitely help you to make people's life better. While, if you're a bad person who does not care about anybody at all but yourself, then that high position will only give you the power to enforce that. It's really unfortunate though that so many countries that seems to be blind and don't know the direction to go. And let's not forget, some of these politicians are really corrupt, which makes one country's future look really scary. Politics should not be about big money or power games. It should really be about the improvement of people's life. Presidents, Prime Minister should not be a dictator. They should be that person who give a listening ear to their people. They should stand for their country and not help break it down. They should be making that country better and not worse. Is that even possible though? I'll leave that for you to answer. If you all love this one, prove it to me by liking, sharing, and leaving a comment. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss out. Blessings.